Is that the crowd mic? Mic, or was that the crowd mic? Okay. Good evening, welcome to Valley High School. As Valley Stadium, we get ready tonight for a good soccer matchup here tonight. It's number 5 West Des Moines Valley hosting number 1 Waukee. Valley at 9-3, Waukee at 12-0 coming into this one. Waukee, talked about it, they're number 1, Pleasant Valley number 2, Prairie of Cedar Rapids is 3, Sioux City West is 4, and then Valley 5, Iowa City West 6, Bettendorf at 7, Dowling Catholic at 8, Cedar Falls and Johnston round out the top 10 there. Ankeny Centennial in at 11 and 12 in the rankings. And no one has gotten close. The closest match that Waukee has had was in their first one just about a month ago at the start of the season, 3-0 against Roosevelt. And since then, well, they've had a couple 4-0 matches and just one goal scored against them. Waterloo East scored way back on the 17th. And so they've only given up one goal here. And for Valley, they had things a little bit tighter here. They had a couple of losses against Millard West and Ankeny. One goal losses there, but have bounced back and played pretty well. Also lost, I guess, to Sioux City West, 1-0 there in that, I believe that was a tournament. But anyway, so we'll see here if Valley's the one that can hold with Waukee. So far, teams have had trouble with their speed and their just abundance of talent out there, but Valley might have the people to do it, so we'll see if that happens here tonight. We're getting ready for Valley and Waukee soccer. Should be a good one, the top 5 teams here tonight. We'll take a break and come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
5 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here at Valley High School, Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Warming up for Valley hosting Waukee, number 1 against number 5 here tonight. Beautiful night for soccer. It's kind of cool. And flags not fluttering too much right now here as we wind down toward game time. But let's talk about some of our players to watch tonight for Waukee. Number 18 is Blake Jones. He's a senior with 12 goals, 11 assists for 35 points on the season for the undefeated Waukee boys. And he is one of the players we'll be watching there. And believe it or not, he's got 12 goals, but he's not even their leading goal scorer. We'll talk about that. There's several players in double figures with goals. And for Valley, it's Jaron Obia, the senior. He has 18 goals, 8 assists for 44 total points on the season. And he is leading the team in goals. He's the only one in double figures for Valley when it comes to goals here. But he'll be the guy we'll be watching. I'm sure probably the one that Waukee and their defenders will be watching too here tonight once we get underway. But for Waukee, you've got Jones you talked about, and then CJ Capola has 16 goals, 10 for Mitchell Dixon and 10 for Will King on the season. So 3 players with double-digit goals. Cole Schrage right in there at 9. Of course, they have had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games where they've finished them early with 10 goals there. So they've kind of racked that up quickly in some cases. I think we did the one that Waukee over at Mason City where that was got to 10 by half, and once you do that, or that one was quickly after the half started, I think it was. And once you get to 10 after the first half is played, you're into the second half, then that's the game over there. So they've had 5 of those. They've come out with a vengeance here, wanting to get back and get another state title. Valley trying to step in there and slow them down here tonight, and if nothing else, it'll be Valley can see where they're at when it comes here to the play in Class 3A and see how they match up. As we've got the coaches out there right now talking to each other, and as they're warming up here tonight, a little light jacket evening for people sitting out there. It's cool though, it's nice. It was warmer earlier this afternoon, but clouded over, and we don't want any rain during the game, but maybe some rain later tonight would be all right, as we could use a little bit of that to kind of get things knock down some of the dry and some of the pollen here. And big win the other night for Valley. You saw over Dowling Catholic here on CISN TV, as Dowling is rated number 8, so that was a good win for them there too. Well, we're going to take another break. We'll do that, and we'll come back with more of our pregame as we get ready for Valley hosting Waukee in soccer here on CISN.TV.
Loves you, Iowa. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. It's closeout time at Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee.
Get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select new 21 models. Over 50 new Equinox and Traverse. Early lease termination program for Chevy owners, whether you bought your Chevy from us or not. Click, call, or stop in.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here at Valley High School, getting ready for boys soccer. Undefeated Waukee coming into Valley here tonight, 9-3 Valley. As Valley going to try and see if they can give Waukee the first loss of the season. And it'll be interesting to see. Waukee gets on those rolls where it seems like the goals start coming in bunches once they get you back on your heels. And so we'll see how Coach Aziz Afar will handle that against Carlos Asaby on the other side for Waukee, the coach there. Two longtime coaches who a lot of experience there. And we'll see how that coaching matchup goes tonight. And talking about some of the other players here for Valley, Luke Carroll has 5 goals coming in. James Beatty with 4. Elijah Guzman with 2. Jimmy Hall with 2. And Preston Canipsu with 3 for Valley. And I mentioned the 4 players with double-digit goals for Waukee already. And also up there is Nico Garcia with 6. Evan Knighty, the keeper, he's or Andrew Cork, he's given up just they've given up just 1 goal between the two of them, and Cork in relief there, as Knighty is the starter, the main starter, played most of the minutes throughout the season. And Raul Jimenez Jacinto is the senior keeper for Valley. He's given up 13 goals on the season, but so giving up a few more, and we'll see here how that turns out tonight too. Sometimes those keepers can get hot, but as we've seen too with both these teams, sometimes that the way they play, they keep their shape and speed and move, and you just leave that goalie literally out there by himself once they get past the defense, and then there's only so many good plays you can make to try to knock that down. As we'll look at the schedule here, we mentioned that Waukee started out with Roosevelt and then easily handled Council Bluffs, Lincoln, and Ames. Cedar Rapids Wash was a 4-0 game over there in Cedar Rapids. They beat Lincoln and Marshalltown. East, the only team to score on them, and that was over in Cedar Falls at a tournament over there. They beat Cedar Falls and Pleasant Valley in that one, then back handled Waukee, or handled Mason City, Des Moines East, and Urbandale right up to this point. Waukee will have Dowling Catholic coming up after this one, so a couple of good matchups here, and then Valley will play that Wash team coming up after this one. That'll be let's see, that'll be tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow's May Day. Where would he get to May? Hard to believe. Where did April go? But it's kind of good because hopefully that means things will be warming up and you can finally put the tomato plants out and all that stuff. But maybe not have any snow to go with it. But as we get ready to head into spring, for sure, although assuming the players don't mind too much these kind of temperatures instead of the really warm days to play under, especially on that turf where it gets a lot warmer than it is normally here. Let's take we take one more break. We'll do that and we'll come back. It should be about ready for soccer here at Valley High School or Valley Stadium on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
Here at Valley Stadium, West Des Moines, getting ready to kick off this soccer match here tonight. Valley, number 5 at 9-3, hosting Waukee, 12-0, number 1 team in the rankings. And we'll see if Valley can slow down what's been kind of a juggernaut for Waukee here, as they have given up just 1 goal on the season and have scored 86. So they're averaging about 7 goals a game, a little over 7 a game, something like that. So we'll see what happens here tonight. The officials are over. We'll go to our starting lineups here.
Between the Warriors of Waukee High School and your Valley Tigers. We congratulate the teams and coaches playing. Each of us an opportunity to demonstrate how much we appreciate their efforts and dedication. Together, you can all set the standard for good sportsmanship. Fans, just a reminder that face masks are required at all times and social distancing is expected. Restrooms for home fans are located underneath the west bleachers, and visiting fans' restrooms are on the back side of the brick building. Concessions are open on the northwest corner of the facility as well. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Waukee. Number 1, Evan Knighty. Number 3, Sam McDevitt. Number 5, Brock Sicer. Number 8, Aiden Hillis. Number 10, Ryan Ellerbach. Number 11, Mitchell Dixon. Number 14, William King. Number 18, Blake Jones. Number 20, Eric Moncada. Number 26, William Gerhardt. And number 28, Cole Strash. The Warriors are coached by Coach Carlos Aceby, assisted by Travis Irwin, Jack Andrews, Ryan Sander, Chad Jamieson, Ike Bruns, and James Brunk. And now, the starting lineup for your Valley Tigers. Number 1, Raul Jimenez Jacinto. Number 7, Jimmy Hall. Number 8, Brandon Perez. Number 10, James Beatty. Number 11, Jen Obia. Number 12, Admir Zalich. Number 13, Thomas Knudsen. Number 15, Grady Walston. Number 16, Seth Barker. Number 20, Aiden Hall. And number 23, Marshall Wobley. The Tigers are coached by Aziz Afar, assisted by Matt Dreyer, Eric Hammond, Brant Reef, Troy Motts, and Brandon Bowles. Tonight's officials are Jonathan Glassman, Nash Lindsley, and Oscar Amaya. At this time, we ask that you please rise to remove your headwear.
Let's
take
a break. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Well, we're ready for soccer here at Valley Stadium. Number 5 Valley hosting number 1 Waukee tonight. And the Tigers out in the orange uniforms with the black shorts tonight. Waukee in the all whites. They will kick off to get it started here. Just about ready to go. And there's a whistle. We're underway. They're going quickly up the sideline to Cole Shroud. Valley tries to clear it out. And knocked off of Valley by Aiden Hillis. Hillis will throw it in. Gets it into McDevitt. McDevitt to Hillis. Hillis sends it across field. Over there to Sizer. He'll drop it back. Gerhardt. And come up to pressure a little bit. Valley does. Now they sneak it in. And Valley will send it back over, but knocked down by Ellerbach. Up ahead, tried to get a foot on it. And that'll be a goal kick for Valley. Raul Jimenez Jacinto. Kicks it deep, headed up though by Hillis. Now up ahead. Hillis knocks it down, sends it outside. Trying to get by the defender, and Valley sends it out. And we see right away Waukee just attacking here against the Tigers. That time to get it through, up the sideline. Up ahead to Beatty, but he can't get it as Gerhardt was right back there defending him. Now they get it into Gerhardt. And they'll switch fields over to the right side. Valley, a little pressure there, but it'll stay with Waukee. Waukee just comes right in on the attack and keeps you pressured back in your own half here. And that's what they're doing to start it out in this one. They just keep spread out. They're shaped so well. Across the field to Hillis. Back into the middle. Trying to lob it up over the top. Dixon. Going to try to pitch it up over the defense, but a little too high. A little bit of a breeze here, but not a lot. Flag's just fluttering a little bit there on the northeast side. As Waukee again, first to the ball to control it. Beatty comes over. Now back the other way. Valley going on the attack. Hillich. Outside to Jimmy Hall. Hall sends it up and over the football crossbar. He is trying to sneak it inside that right corner, or certainly didn't look like he was trying to pass it across there, but a little high. Didn't get any break in on it for him. Now quickly down the other way. Dixon up ahead with it, battling, and he'll fire, but it'll be wide of the goal. Couldn't quite get separation enough from the defender to get that shot. Aziz Afar right up there clapping his defense for him. You have to stay spread out in the right spot here against Waukee because it seems like they're where they should be every time. This one lobbed up, but right to the keeper. Jimenez Jacinto. Now Waukee will build it up at the back again. Looking for Hillis out here to the left. They find him. And a slide tackle, that'll be a foul on Valley. And Waukee doesn't take long on those free kicks. They get him moving right away. Here they do again. They play fast. Almost a fast break type of soccer. When they get that, they get a foot on it immediately. Now Waukee wins possession back again. Up ahead. Into the middle to Jones. Jones is trying to go outside. And that will go out for a goal kick. Schrag gets over there, tried to get to it, but couldn't. Almost got there to, everybody kind of gave up on it, thought it was going to roll out, but he ran it down, couldn't quite pull it in. Caught it up quite a bit here now. I don't think we're going to get any rain during the match. Hopefully we won't. Knocked down by Valley now as they try to take possession, and they send it up ahead. on the run. But they'll have to go back. Waukee gets it back to 90. And now they'll clear it back. Valley didn't have many back as they've been pushed back on defense. Now they do push up a little bit here. And almost coming up and taking that away, but Waukee turns. They're going to fire it quick, but nobody there. There's the kick up over the half that time. Battle for it in there. Here's Valley. The Hillich sends it up ahead. The keeper comes out. Beatty was coming in on that, but not a chance. Key being patient. So work it up. Valley trying to get a little pressure on them, but moving that ball quickly. Over to McDevitt. Now on to Hillis on the left side. He quickly pushes it up to Jones. That'll stay with Waukee on the throw. Into McDevitt. Back outside. Little give and go there, not there. Schrag down takes it down. Touch line, and then that'll be cleared out of there for a corner. First corner of the night. For Waukee. Generally, they keep it, a lot of times they'll keep it on the ground and then work it in quick. This time they're going to kick it through. In-swinger and knocked away. Swatted out there by the keeper. The right hand now into the defender as Waukee tries to follow it up. They're bringing outside to Hillis. Hillis, left footer. That's bending in there by the teammate, and now Valley clears it out from away from the goal. Waukee trying to get something set up there. And that'll go out to Waukee. All the pressure's been on Valley's defense here in the early going. Waukee just pushing it. There's McDevitt. Sends it up ahead, now through. Gets by the defender and off the post, right post. Rebound comes out to McDevitt, and Valley will clear it out of there. Hot smash. I think that was Will King maybe over there. But it's off the post. Waukee with possession now. Got to work it over there on the sideline. Valley has possession, but gets it. Nope, didn't get it taken away. Almost did. They go up top, but only one player there. So Waukee can reset here. Back over to Willis. Or Hillis, excuse me. Now Valley gets it. Going to try to break it up quick. Jimmy Hall. Hall up ahead. They were going to go back outside with it, but it's taken away. Beatty, if you thought Hall was going to keep up the sideline, he went back that way, but won't cut in. Here's Waukee again. They're going to switch back over. Hillis leaves it inside. Now they drop it back. Hillis trying to work it through two defenders. It's knocked down. Fans wanted a foul call there. And that'll go to Valley. We'll have some substitutions here. Nico Garcia in for Valley, or excuse me, for Gabriel Califf in for Valley, and in for Drew Brown in for Waukee. Valley throws it in, and it'll stay with Valley. Throw it in there into traffic, and that'll go out. Was looking for Jimmy Hall. That'll go out for goal kick. The longer you can keep Waukee down away from the goal, the better. They'll push it right back up. Hillis quickly moves into the slot there, but then the pass a little too much. And in for Valley, Luke Carroll.
Number 18, Luke Carroll.
He'll come in for Jimmy Hall. Knocked down by Brown. Valley off the official, so that will be a drop ball. They changed that rule. It used to be you played on, but now when it hits the official and you interrupt an attack, then they give the drop ball to the team that had possession. One of the changes that they made recently here. Waukee sneaks it up ahead somehow. King and has it taken away. Valley. Official had a little backtracking to get out of the way of that one. And that's trouble sometimes with the movement here. They change direction quickly. Now up ahead to Helich. Inside, back out to Carroll. Carroll gets it in now up the sideline for him. Can he get to it? The defender gets there first. And that'll go out. That'll stay with Valley. So good pressure there by Valley. Well, they would reverse that and said Waukee. We'll have two substitutes now for Waukee. Nico Garcia.
Number 4, Nicholas Garcia.
And
number 27, Chance Capola.
CJ Capola coming in for Waukee. Capola, their leading goal scorer, with 16. Here's Valley. Now Waukee takes it back. Trying to sneak it up ahead, knocked down by Perez. There's a handball on Waukee. They'll get the free kick. Go outside. Try to go outside over there looking for Luke Carroll. Capola now with it. And he's triple teamed and Valley gets it away. Looking Valley work some offense here. Up to Barker. He tries to go back inside. And they'll draw the foul. Waukee will get a free kick there. They put it in play. 15 minutes in, no score here. Tried to send it across. That time Valley steps in front. Now can they work it up? And there's a foul called on Waukee. Sold that one pretty well. This time a free kick inside the 50. Still kind of deep out there, but a chance to work something up toward the goal. Now Hall's going to come over. Line it up. Left foot swings it in toward the goal and right to the keeper. Had his teammate on the run there. If it would have dropped a little shorter. That was Knudsen. He might have been able, or Knudsen might have been able to do something with that, but instead a little deep. Now throw in for Waukee. So Valley playing a little bit more on their end, their half this last few minutes here, as they put in a little more pressure as they pressured up. Here again, they turn it up over the top. Now can he turn that back around? Outside, lobbed it in. Oh, that one just snuck by the defender, but nobody there for Valley that could do anything with it. Now Waukee trying to quickly turn it, go the other way, up to King. King sends it deep up to Coppola, but the defender was there to clear it out and send it into the stands. Waukee will try to put it in play quickly. They like to play fast. Knocked away from King. Good ball up ahead, but just over the head there of Beatty. Almost looked like it was going to drop into him, into the chest, but it a little too far. The defender got the head on it. Now that one misdirected. Back in the middle for Valley. Valley on the roll the other way, and there's a foul, and going down is Obia. You don't like to see that. He's grabbing his leg. And can he give a card? I don't think so. And so Valley with the free kick here. Booms it up into the middle. Waukee will turn it back quick. Coppola on the move. Sends it out wide. Now he's looking to get it back. And can't get it through traffic, and that'll be a goal kick. Or are they going to say a corner? Okay, they're going to call it a corner. Second corner for Waukee. I thought the AR put the flag straight out to start, but on the I think the center may have overruled him there. Saw it hit. Swinging in. Knocked away by the keeper. Held up there. Now he has to come over and fall on it. And a good chance to get up and clear it out now. Aziz Zafar telling his troops to push up. Want to keep them back on our half if we can, I think he's saying. Obia back up and running over there, so he's all right. There he is, pokes it out. Ooh, that one almost snuck by to Beatty. Knocked down. Over, and now they go out wide to the left. Into Beatty. Beatty working against the defender, trying to turn it around. Sends it to the middle. Fires wide. And
in for Valley, number 2, Sky Sun.
Sun in for Valley. As we come up on the halfway point here in the first half. There's Waukee. King. Up ahead, goal, Coppola! And he gives the home run swing at the 20-minute mark. Coppola.
By Waukee's number 27, Chance Coppola.
Chance Coppola gets him on the board with goal number 17. And King on the assist. For Waukee. You just cannot ease up on defense on them. They come right back at you. Attack, attack, attack. Now here the key for Valley is to come back, because Waukee has a tendency to get things rolling in bunches here and then put the match out of hand. Far side, that'll stay with Waukee. Sizer threw it in. Now they'll drop it back to Gerhardt. Gerhardt looking for a place to put it. Tried to sneak it in the middle. Defender steps in there. Good tackle on the ball by Gerhardt. Now into the middle, but it's by Brown. That one's a high. There's a race to the ball. Hillis gets there. Gets it to Ellerback. Will drop it to 90. So halfway through the half, Waukee gets the first goal here. After Valley had been putting the pressure on, attacking on their own end. Waukee back the other way. Brown. Over, back to Brown. And official says play on, nothing there. Kind of went through the two defenders and kind of dove down a little bit, I believe. Here's Waukee. Reverse it again, back over to Brown. Brown, big boot. Right up there, lays it in. Now back. Header, no good by Coppola. With some good passing that time to get it up ahead.
In for Valley, number 7, Jimmy Hall.
Jimmy Hall back in for Valley, back in for Waukee. Mitchell Dixon.
Mitchell Dixon.
And now outside. Ooh. Couldn't quite stop and turn on that one. Waukee. A little pressure there. Valley trying to slow it a bit. They get it into the middle. Drew Brown by the defender. He takes a long shot at it between a couple of defenders, and Jimenez Jacinto able to find it through the crowd there. As the wind appears to be picking up a little bit. A little more on the field, blowing across there. And that will go out, and we'll have throw in by Valley up ahead, and Gerhardt gets back to drop it into 90. Big boot up the right side. Headed in the middle to Coppola. Coppola working with it, trying to get by the defender. Still going. Now drops it back. Oh, they were going to try to get back quick to him, but got knocked down. Ellerbach. He stops and goes. Now he sneaks through there. Trying to send it in, was looking for Coppola, but the defender steps in. And that one is high and off the back net. And in will come Cooper Collins for Waukee.
In for Waukee, number 2, Cooper Collins.
There's a foul on Valley. Coppola right across there. Had Dixon waiting. And we'll see. Oh, they're going to wait on the subs. Now we'll get the subs in for Waukee is Lucas Bartachek, and for
Valley.
Valley.
12, Adamir Zelich.
Adamir Zelich. In for
Waukee, number 13,
Valley.
Lucas Bartach.
And a throw in for Waukee. Waukee trying to turn it now. And tackle there by Zelich. Throw into Waukee. Collins sends it outside, and then they'll clear it. Right into defender. Now headed out to Bartachek. He drops it back. In the battle for it, Coppola. He is hard to knock off his feet. Oh, almost snuck it through there, but good job defending. Oh, man. Gerhardt almost had to take it away, and then he turns it around and goes back the other way. See the balance, another thing, in strength for this Waukee team. Now there's a takeaway. Can they get the breakaway? Didn't see the defender coming up outside. And that'll go to Waukee. So good recovery by Waukee defensively. Throw in up into the middle. Now outside to Hillis. Or excuse me, that's Collins, and he gets fouled. Fourth foul on Valley. Hasn't been overly physical, but then Waukee sometimes doesn't let you get a chance to do that. And here comes Sun back in. And now Guzman will come in.
In for Valley, number 6, Elijah Guzman.
Elijah Guzman, the junior, in for Valley. He's going to make sure they're 10 yards off for the free kick. And now we're set to go. This one is along the ground and out. And Jimenez Jacinto will put it into play here for Valley. Kind of into the wind for him now. And there's a foul on Waukee. As Bartachek come right into Jimmy Hall there. And he says play. Hall is still down there. And now he'll come off. Jimmy Hall. And looks like Luke Carroll will come in for him. I don't know if he got hit in the nose, or looks like he might have there. It'll be a free kick for Valley. This one is sent deep to the middle. Rattles around. Sneaks by, and it'll go wide of the goal. Look like Obia. Got a foot on it there. And that'll be a corner for Valley. Their first of the night, I believe. So now their chance here. Gabriel Califf will come down to kick it. Everybody lined up in the goal here. Now they split out. A swinging inside, swings in, but cleared out. Came into a white shirt. Now stopped by Valley. Zelich. Tigers trying to get on the attack and even it up here. Looking for a hole in that defense. Zelich turns it. Oh, he's trying to lob it up over the top, but right into the defender. I think that was Brown. Trying to do a little flip over. Now back the other way comes Waukee. There's Blake Jones. And that wind is picking up a bit, as you can probably hear in the mic. Waukee holds off the charge there into Capola. Capola, dangerous as always, into the middle. Now back to Capola. Goal! In and out and back in. Capola with the goal. Here's the replay. See, he got it in. There he goes in, gets it back, and boom. Goal number 2 for him, goal number 18 on the season for Capola. Chance Capola. And now here's Valley. 3-on-3. Looking for the opening. Can he get by? Almost. Leaves it into the middle. Can he turn? Get a shot? No! 90 comes over and stops it. It didn't have a lot of speed on it, but counterattack by Valley here after the goal. Waukee back. Up the sideline, Will King trying to run it down over there. It's sent out by Valley. Waukee will get the throw. Get it in, they'll drop it back. Trying to go on the attack again. Cross the goal wide. And that'll be a goal kick for Valley. We'll get a substitution here.
Number 24, Jack Hillis.
Jack Hillis in, sophomore for Waukee. Up ahead, Zelich. Oh, trying to get it through there, almost did to Guzman. And here's a foul on Valley. And they wanted to bring the ball back and restart it here. Up to Coppola. He sends it in there to Jones. Jones drops to Brown, who sends it to the other side of the field. Now they're going to reverse it and bring it back. Well, maybe not. Nope. Thought about it, but they'll send it back to the right side. Waukee. This is about as deliberate as you see a lot of times. Usually it's hard on toward the goal here. Straight on attack. Now they go into that attack mode. Brown drops it back. Of course, leading 2-0. They burned a little clock as they set it up here. Trog with it. Over to Brown. Now gets it back. Lobs it up ahead. Valley just trying to do what they can do to get it back up the field. Got a man up the sideline. Couldn't quite get it there. Had a run developing, but couldn't follow through on it. That speed of Waukee defensively and offensively gets you. A nice pass through to the outside. Was looking, trying to sneak it over to Zelich there, but the defense stops in. They turn. King. Coppola. Can they keep it? Nope, they'll go out. It'll be a goal kick. Coming up on 3 minutes to play first half. Waukee scored halfway through the first half and then just scored with 8:04 to go. Coppola with both the goals. Foul called on Valley there. restart it. Trying to get another one in here before the half. Valley trying to stop that and get their own run going. They've had a couple, but so far unable to dent this defense. Just one goal given up so far in the season by Waukee. Looking back toward the middle to keep it alive. Dixon now drops it back. And now Valley. Don't have numbers, trying to break it out the other way, and they draw the foul. So they'll get a free kick. Set it up 50 yards away from the goal. See if they can get something in before the half. Try to have the lead here. Big high kick. 90 comes out. Runs into the defender. Picks it up. Oh, he almost stepped over the line there. But stopped short of that. Valley knocks it back out. Deep shot looking for Coppola. Can he run it down? He does, just keeps it in. But and that'll be the half. Still a good half here. Waukee up.
That's the end of the first half. Score, Waukee
2-0 here. On two chance Coppola goals. We'll take a break, come back and review the first half a little bit after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Here at halftime at Valley Stadium, Waukee up 2-0 here over Valley. It was been a pretty tight matchup, and all the way up to halfway through the first half, at the 20-minute mark, Chance Coppola got an assist from King and got the first goal of the evening, and then went another 12 minutes or so, 8:04 to go here in the first half. Coppola got another goal, passed it in, got it back, and fired it in, and that's where we sit at 2-0 here. Valley's had a couple of promising attacks on goal, but unable to get it in the net. And they had one corner. Waukee's had two corners here. And so far the defense has gotten back and shut down Valley. They had, right before that first goal, they had a few runs where they were keeping it on their half and attacking a little bit, but again, unable to finish it off. And then right away after that, they had it on their end, and then Waukee came right back down the other way and quickly, kind of on a fast break, and got Coppola open for that first goal, and then battling around, and they finally got down, and Coppola in and out, passed it in, got it back, and fired it in for the second goal. So you feel good if you're Valley. It's only 2-0 here. You stayed pretty tight with them, but you haven't been able to score yourself here, and you can just see the speed offensively and defensively and the strength of this Waukee team. It's hard. You got to make the most of your chances when you can and try to get one in the net on them. But that'll be what they'll be talking about here at halftime. We're at halftime, 2-0 Waukee. We'll take another break and come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Loves you, Iowa. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. It's closeout time at Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee.
Get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select new 21 models. Over 50 new Equinox and Traverse. Early lease termination program for Chevy owners, whether you bought your Chevy from us or not. Click, call, or stop in.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
We're at halftime at Valley Stadium. Tigers trailing Waukee 2-0 here. And at halftime, as Chance Coppola got the first goal at the 20-minute mark, and then he got another goal, 8:04 to play here in the first half, and that's the way we stand right now. 2-0 Waukee, and their lowest output of the season was in that very first game of the season back on April 2nd, a whole month ago, well, almost a month ago now, when they won over Roosevelt 3-0. And their only goal they gave up was against Waterloo East on the 17th. At Valley talking that strategy in the locker room that tough thing is, and this happened to Valley, they were pushed up and on the attack of their own, trying to get the goal in there, and then the ball came out quick on the counter, and Waukee got it up on that first goal and was able to score. And that's the thing with their speed. You're pushing up ahead, and then they counter it on you and get it back and get in the goal before you know what's going on. Waukee at 12-0 on the season, ranked number 1. Valley number 5 here at 9-3 on the season. Let's do this. We'll take one more break and come back, and we'll be winding down the halftime, about ready to go for a good second half. Should be here on CISN.TV.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here at halftime at Valley Stadium. Gar Danielson with you as Waukee comes over from their halftime talk. Pretty good textbook game for them. They played pretty well here, up 2-0, and good defensively, good offensively. That's the one thing you've noticed in just the games I've done. They keep the shape. They keep, right there where everybody should be throughout. And that pays off offensively and defensively for them. And here they're up 2-0 against Valley. As clock winding down, the Tigers coming out of the locker room now. And they will kick off the start of the second half. I believe as Waukee kicked off to start the first half. Waukee had 2 corners, Valley 1 in that first half. I had 6 fouls to 4 for Valley, fouls to Waukee 4. And of course the big thing is a goal. You hear the Valley crowd trying to fire them up as they come out of the locker room, knowing they're going to have to have a good half here to come back on this Waukee team. And Aziz Farr working on the plans with them at the half. We'll see what they can do here. It's a tall order to try to slow them down, and the biggest thing is try to find a way to get through that defense and get a goal up on the board. So we've got a new 40 on the clock. Getting set to go here. Dar Danielson with my producer Anna with us, and Reese on the camera. On a cool Friday night. It's clouded over a little bit. Hopefully once the soccer match is over, we get some rain. Yard is a little dry. Here's Valley kicking it off. Getting it started. Quickly back the other way, Jones sends it outside. Now going around down, and that'll be a corner for Waukee. As they played it off. Valley. Here comes swinging in a little wide though, and it was Ellerbach got up and got the head on it, but it goes out and it'll be goal kick for Valley. Looks like the starting lineup's back out there for both teams. Drop it back to Sizer. They'll drop it back to Ellerbach, and they'll send it over. And you got Brown and Capola over there talking with Coach Asaby on the sideline. Here. As it goes out to Valley. Throwing it up the line, looking for Beatty up there. Ooh, knocked down by the defender, Obia, and that'll stay with Valley. Get that one up ahead. Can they turn it around to do something with it? Let's see here. Obia trying to. Still battling there. Knocked down by Walston. He sends it across. Nobody can get a head on it though. Now turned by King. Here comes Waukee back the other way. Defenders are back down the middle. Now they send it outside. And cleared away defensively by Aiden Hall. The senior comes back against Dixon and clears it away. There'll be another corner. And just do the quick tap in, Schroggy. And that went off Zulich. Or did it? No, they say it went straight out. Looked like it ricocheted off him, but they'll give the goal kick to Valley. And the Tigers will play it back. Good deep kick. And they'll call the foul on Valley there. Going to be free kick Waukee. Sizer sends it in. Dixon now momentarily taken by Valley, but now Waukee gets it back. And just tiptoe on the sideline, and that time it goes out off of Beatty. Right here in front of us on this side where we're up at the press box, but gonna drop it back and send it to the middle. Now switch it over to the other side. Valley trying to get a little more pressure on there. And that time they do. And sent up by Beatty up the sideline. Now can they get numbers back, get something going? They go back into the middle, but defender's right there to knock it away. Valley trying to pressure up. King It's lobbed up and offside for the first time tonight for either team. It'll be an indirect free kick for Valley. Waukee first to the ball. Cole Schrondy over there, the sophomore. And that'll be a corner. Third corner already in the half for Waukee. Swings in and knocked out of there by Obia. Valley trying to get to it first, but right in there, Sizer. And Jones took a blast, but it went right off the defender's back and to the keeper, Raul Jimenez Jacinto. Now in the middle, oh man, looked like King was going to run through free on that, but defenders got back, and now it'll be a throw for Waukee. Brock Sizer will pick it up, toss it in, get it back right away, drop it to McDevitt. Sizer back in as they work kind of a little bit of a weave there, trying to move it around, and they'll call a foul on Waukee. Free kick for Tigers. Walston knocks it down. Barker sends it to the far side. And Valley can't control it. They get tangled up, and it'll be free kick for Waukee. Waukee drops this one back. Ellerbach looks ahead now, lobs it up. Oh, just knocked down. That looked like it was cutting toward his teammate. Get him back and now taken away. Ellerbach on the defensive play there. Now they turn it Dixon. And a push by Grady Walston. And a yellow to Walston. And it's just an out-and-out push. That's what drew the card. On the freshman. Waukee quickly on him. Now Valley keeps it alive. Valley will get the throw as they push everybody up. Trying to get that one. Oh, that header almost got up over the defense. Still kept alive. And That'll go to Waukee. Valley was calling for the ball, but the AR up here said nope. It was touched by Valley last. And Waukee will put it back into play. Take their time and bring it up to Sizer. He'll move back toward the middle of the field. Can't get it through. Valley up ahead. Just not quite precise enough on those passes. And some of that is, I think, get a little bit of a hurry, knowing you haven't had many opportunities here against this defense. Send it back over to Brock Sizer. He drops it. Miller back, he sends it over. Well, then he'll get it back. He's just taking their time, slowly advancing it here. They got the time to do that. Just stretching that defense out. McDevitt now up ahead. Dixon outside and then knocked away as King was sizing up a shot there, but it'll go out for a corner.
For Valley, number 18, Luke Carroll.
Luke Carroll back in for Valley.
Number 16,
Coppola.
Drew Brown. And number 27, Chance Coppola.
In for Waukee. Drew Brown back in also for Waukee. Looks like Drew Brown's going to come over and take the corner. Sends it swinging in. Goal! Off the header. There.
Goal for Waukee.
And the Hellerbach. Now here comes Waukee. Back at it. And foul called on Valley. Frustration there. They're trying to break it up, and Sizer knocks it away. Kept alive. Makata. Back outside. Brown. Brown sends it across, headed out of there. Zivich sends it up, but Waukee keeping the pressure on now. And Coppola trying to work it. Now he sends it back outside. And battling in there. And that'll go against Waukee. Foul. Valley turns it. Double teamed, and then they draw the foul again. Valley will throw it in on the far side. Or excuse me, that'd be the free kick over there after the foul. As they set up. And wide of the goal. Almost got the misdirect there. Now Jake Macbeth in.
Number 19, Cooper Bowles.
And Cooper Bowles in, and Jake Macbeth for Waukee. Up ahead, they try to go back. Capola, but it goes out. And Barker will throw it in. Sent up by Califf, and that'll go back to Waukee. Side to Sizer, and that one slides through. But then stepping in, keeping it alive, and right at the keeper. A little bobble, but no problem. Up to the half line. Battle for it. Obia was up there. McDivitt. Now they're going to switch field. And here's where they can just slow it down with the ball handling and just Capola sends it up. Obia trying to turn it. Gets it into the middle. Up to Zelich. Back over to Obia in. Falls short by Barker. Got Capola sneaking up ahead there. There he gets it. Little footwork. Drops it into the middle. Oh, cuts back in. Up to Sizer. Sizer mishandles there, but gets it back. And that will be a corner. Fifth corner here, the half for Waukee. Last time they scored on a corner. They'll set up again here as we come up on halfway through the second half. Drew Brown will come over. We'll see if he kicks it away or just taps it in. No, this time he's going to swing it in. Ooh. Header still up in the air, still in front of the goal. Knocked out of there finally by Valley. A little dangerous situation. Now a little breakaway for Valley. Looking ahead to Beatty. Beatty trying to run it down, but defender comes down. Clears it out of there. job by the defense. That is the issue, too. When you're working against Waukee, you want to get down so fast that sometimes you're
In for Valley, number 14.
going too fast.
Preston
Preston Knipsu in for Valley. As they'll throw in. Just such a hurry to get when you get back behind, trying to get behind that defense, because you know they're catching up quickly, and they did. Here's a good throw in toward the middle. Still up there, battle for it. Still alive. And now out. Waukee will get possession. That was a nice throw. And now quickly up the other way. And Knudsen stepped in there and then draws the foul. Trying to stop Coppola. That'll be a free kick for Valley as we go under 20 here. Tigers trying to get control here. Zulich. Caleb. Looking for Obia, but McDivitt steps in there and takes it away. Barker sends it out wide. Back in, but headed out of there. Valley desperately trying to get turned around and get a ball in the net. Waukee sends it wide. Coppola, and there's offside now. Coppola was over here on this side, had his hand up, was looking for the pass. They went the other way and it goes offside. He thought he had a lane, which he probably did if they switched it back over. Coppola cuts through the middle, but the ball's taken away before he can get it to him. Up ahead. Working against the defender, and that'll be against Valley. We'll keep working it. You got Coppola over here on the right side. Got his hand up. Wanted him to switch it over to him, but they did not. Let's see what they do now here. Over to Brock Sizer. That'll leak through back to 90. He rolls it out. Sizer to Coppola. He let it go by and then tried to get back to it, but the defender came in. Obia into the middle. That one will go out for a goal kick.
In for Valley, number 2, Sky Sun.
Ty Sun is back in.
Elijah Guzman.
Elijah Guzman in
For Waukee,
for Valley.
4, Nicholas Garcia.
Nicholas Garcia
14, Lucas Barczyk.
and Bartachek in for Lucas Bartachek in for Waukee. Coming up on 15 minutes to play. Got a little breezier, a little cooler here as the sun's gone down. Up for Coppola. It's through there. And he run it down. He does. Now sneaks it by. Working. And I wanted a handball, but that was... I think they're saying it was in a normal position right off his hand, which they've redefined what that handball is. And he had it hanging down as he was running, so the officials view that wasn't a handball. And he didn't get any advantage off of that either. It's not a handball just because it hits your hand. It all depends on how close you are and what's going on. Kind of like you can be offside in an offside position, but you're not necessarily offside till the ball's there. Either way, Waukee keeps it moving. And it'll go out for a goal kick. Cole Schrage coming back in for Waukee. Tyson with it. Up ahead. Tried to turn it Obia, but couldn't get it through the defender. Defender got back just enough. Gave a couple moves, thought he had a lane, but not there. Sun knocks it down. He tried to sneak it back in, but not going to get there. Up ahead, Aiden Hall defending there against Nico Garcia. Garcia still keeping it alive. Obia trying to get in on the action. Now gets possession. Drops it over to Hall. Hall will drop it back. Zulich. Son. And Waukee steps in. That's been the issue all night, trying to find those passing lanes. Here for Valley. Drew Brown up ahead. Coppola. That'll go off of Valley. Waukee throw. Back in for Valley is Seth Barker, and Tyler Rayburn will come in for Waukee.
And in for Waukee, number 17, Tyler Rayburn.
As Bartachek will throw it in. Quickly poked away by Sun, but it'll stay with Waukee. There to Coppola, he drops it right back. Did you hear that wind? Picked up quite a bit. The flags over there are straight out now. And Waukee content just to work it. Up in the middle, Brown. Nice move there. Looking for Coppola. Gets it back outside. defender steps in. And now back comes Valley again. Can they finish this one? Gets it through. Oh, and he falls. And what'll be the call? It's a card. And I think that was on Blake Jones. And now, I don't know if they're sure if it was in the box for a PK or what they're discussing here. Usually the AR on that side, sometimes the referee, those quick switches, you're not down to see where it's at. You have to look, and that's where you come in with help with your ARs. Now they're talking about it. I'm trying to decide what. Now he's coming over to talk to the coach. So is he going to give him red maybe? No. Oh, yellow. Okay, so he gives the yellow to Ellerbach. Okay. And I don't know what the discussion is about. Now Z Safar is talking with them. So now where are they going to spot it? Is it a PK or was it outside where the foul occurred? Well, looks like a PK. Yep. So Valley Obia will take the PK here for Valley. Nadi in goal. He can go side to side. He can't come out. And there it is, goal for Valley. PK makes it 3-1. That's the first goal scored on Valley since back on the 17th against Waterloo East. Makes it 3-1 with 10 minutes to play.
In for Waukee, number 11, Mitchell Dixon.
Mitchell Dixon back in. That's 19 goals for Jaron Obia. And second PK. A little rejuvenation for Valley, a little more pep now. Here's Coppola. Waukee's going to try to quickly dampen that. There's another shot right off a orange jersey. Sneaking by, and that'll be a goal kick. It was Bartachek. Coppola got a good hard shot, and then Bartachek trying to get in there, and they end up getting Or not a goal kick, a corner kick, I should say. It'll be the sixth corner of the second half for Waukee. And Drew Brown is going to set up. Let's see if he taps it short or he drives it long. You're going to drive it long, swing it across, head it out. That'll be a goal kick now. Under 9 to play. In the 3-1 match here. Valley pushes up, unable to get to it. A little new life for them. But Garcia keeps it alive. Coppola spins around. That'll stay with Waukee. Barnacek will throw it in. Back to Waukee. So now clock is a factor too for Valley as clock running down here. They've got one goal, but goals have come hard here. Coppola across the goal. That one goes high and wide. He had Dixon right there. Dixon, I don't know if he saw it. It came across pretty fast, but that was one where he could almost just misdirect it right in front of the goal there, but unable to, and now be a goal kick for Valley. Outside the Sun. Sun trying to set it up. Goes a little long. And again, Waukee's defense just right where they have to be every time, seems like. And now, Valley player down. Zelich. Looking at his leg there. He gets up and gingerly making his way over with the trainer. And when we get back to action, Waukee will throw it in. Barnacek. Barker. And foul on Valley. A free kick here for Waukee. Brown drops it over. They can take their time. 2-goal lead, which they don't often do. They're pretty quick offensively. They move it up quickly. And there's a big boom up to the keeper. He sends it to the half. Waukee to the ball first, though. Coppola drops it back, calls for it again, and too much. And Obia getting by. Sends it outside. And that'll be Valley's throw. Last time they had a good throw right in the middle, had a chance. Here's another good one. Still rattling around. Oh, he tried to turn on that. Beatty tried to bicycle kick it, but he couldn't quite get enough of the spin. Looked like and went down, and now we're coming up on 5 minutes to play. middle. Slow it up. Jones, now Coppola. Slapped away with the right hand. Cleared out of there. Well, that was heading for the right corner, I think. Here's Coppola. Back kicks it. Heel kicks it back. Well, they just take their time all the way back to the keeper. No, it's not going to get back that far. They'll bring it back up the side. Valley trying to get in there, pressure. But they get through it, slide through it now. Got Coppola right on the right side. They'll look for him. There it is, slotted into him. And set it up in the middle. Now he calls for it, and that's high and through the football uprights. Will King will come in.
In for Waukee, number 14, William King.
Three minutes to play here. Oh, there's a foul. And Valley with the kick up ahead. Obia lobs it up into there, but two defenders, and he couldn't turn on it. It's a nice pass. But just good coverage. And then into the defender with the shot by Barker. Valley still working in front of the goal. That goes wide. He'll be goal kick. Jimmy Hall coming back in.
7, Jimmy Hall.
Two minutes now. Valley trying to pressure up, keep it in their half. But Coppola turns it. Coppola on the run. Coppola still going. Coppola crosses it over, loses it there. Now knocked away. Through the defense and goal. That is Mitchell Dixon, I believe.
Goal for Waukee.
So that makes it 4-1. As Valley's trying to scramble to get it back out of there, and Waukee just countered, and boom. One minute to play here. Tie up there and a foul. And it'll be a free kick for Waukee. That one goes wide. And that may just about do it here. As we wind down. And there we go. There's the horn. Well, it matches their closest margin of victory, but still a 4-1 win here for Waukee, and it was 3-1.
Next game is tomorrow, Saturday, May 1st at 3 p.m.
And
Valley High School Tiger Field versus Cedar Rapids.
Valley will play Cedar Rapids Wash here tomorrow, and looks like Waukee will play Dowling coming up on Monday. Well, Capola got him on the board halfway through the first half. That was the first goal. And then with 8:04 to play in the first half, he got his second goal. Ellerbeck got a goal with 27:52 to go in the second half. Obia with the PK at 10:07 to go here in the second half to give Valley their only score. And then the 1:20 to go, Mitchell. Is that Mitchell Thompson? Or Mitchell Dixon, excuse me. Can't read my own handwriting. Got the final goal to make it 4-1, the final here tonight. Good matchup, though. Valley played them tight, but you can see just how good Waukee is here as they go to 13-0 on the season. Valley drops to 9-4. So for Reese and Anna, I'm Dar Danielson. That's going to wrap it up here tonight on CISN.TV.